Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
Susan, we're having a farewell party for John Anderson today.
What time? I'd like to go, but my calendar is really full today.
We're starting at 12 o'clock and it'll go on for the rest of the afternoon.
I'll try to make it. I should be able to fit some time in around 3 o'clock.
Good morning. Please come into my office.
Good morning. Thank you.
I see that you have some impressive writing experience.
Yes, I have written for several top newspapers in the country. I'm also in the process of writing my first novel.
Wonderful. I'd like to know why you're interested in this position at our paper.
Okay. I just want to brief you all on the travel market in Taiwan. To start with, generally speaking, the travel industry in Taiwan focuses mainly on tours. This segment of the industry is well developed.
Sorry to interrupt, Doris, but can you tell me more about these tour groups, what kind of things they enjoy, and so on?
Yes, of course. Most of the time, when they travel, they prefer to do so in large groups accompanied by a guide, who usually takes care of everything, for instance, choosing the restaurants, the itinerary, the mode of transport, and things like that. Another thing is that most travelers to the UK tend to be middle-aged, around 40 to 50 or so. This age group is less adventurous. They like good hotels, and have money to spend. They kind of prefer to stay in the cities where they feel safer. They are not into mountain climbing in Wales or anything.
I don't mean to interrupt, but can you tell me what plans you have for growing the youth market?
Just a moment. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Where was I? Oh yes. By way of illustration, let's look at the top 5 destinations in the UK for this kind of traveler over the last 5 years. If you look at page 10, you can see what I mean. In spite of these characteristics of the market, I still think there is room for growth in the youth sector.
So how do you intend to do that?
Okay, let me tell you what we've been doing. We've been in touch with the Wales and Scottish tourist development offices here in Taiwan, and they're interested in working with us to promote their regions to the youth segment. We've decided to implement an advertising campaign focusing on the excitement of the activities in those regions.
May I interrupt you for a moment?
Go ahead.
How much is it going to cost, and who is going to pay?
Well, at the moment we are trying to work out those details. We haven't managed to come up with a concrete plan yet, but we are working on it.
I see. Okay, so what's next?
Well, our intention is to have some features about these regions in some youth magazines. We're also going to run some ads on TV and put some flyers in places where young people go, like the gym and student organizations. We're making arrangements to have some activities at big shopping malls and department stores around town.
What sort of salary did you get at your previous job?
Well, I got $3,000 per month.
I see. I am sure we can offer you $3,500 at the beginning. Would that be satisfactory?
Yes, I think so. That would be more than I have wished.
Good. We also have health insurance, bonus and paid vacation. When can you begin to work?
What about early next week?
Good. Please come in on Monday. Working hours are from 8 to 4:30. Lunch is 55 minutes.
Yes, sir.
We have received your resume in answer to our ads. I would like to talk with you regarding your qualification for this position, okay?
It is my honor to have this chance for this interview. Well, my major is commercial English. You know, and I am not only familiar with useful English expressions in business, but also learn some theories on this field. Besides, during my college learning period, I also attended some commercial activities to strive for the opportunity of practicing what I learned.
What is your greatest weakness?
Well, I was a diligent student when I stayed in my college. I dislike meeting the deadline when I am working on a project. I am always willing to complete it well ahead of the schedule.
What is the greatest disappointment in your life?
Well, I lost my grandpa when I was only 10. I often recall the period when he fed me.
Well done. Another question. When will you start work, if you are hired?
I will start my work at the beginning of next month.
Hi there. My name's Terry Graham. You're new around here, huh?
Yes. My name's Mark Benson. I just started a couple weeks ago.
Well, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Janice, I can't find the document I was working on last month. Can you help me to look for it?
Susan, I'm sorry. Did you look up those files I requested?
Yes, but I still cannot find it. Maybe it is in this cabinet.
I couldn't find the files you request, even though I checked all the cross-references. I don't think it's there.
I am sure that document was filed.
Well, let me check again under a different heading.
Good idea. It seems that I asked you to put it in Nova's files.
Maybe that's why I couldn't find it. All the documents on Nova are filed under V.
Hi. Still in the office? It's already 7.
I would like to go, but I have to finish a very important presentation. Our boss needs it for tomorrow's morning meeting, and I was given the complete information only late this afternoon.
Sounds like our boss. Typically him always late with important information. Anything I can help?
Oh, that will be great. Thank you so much. Please help me to double-check the name list. I have to make sure they are all correct.
Okay. Shall I make a coffee first?
Not for me. It is already late. I cannot fall asleep after drinking coffee this late.
Hey, Tom, I saw this ad in the paper. You should take a look.
What is it?
It's for a job. It looks perfect for you.
Let me see. Wanted. Manager for up-and-coming firm. Must have good organizational skills. Experience a plus. Please contact Susan Lee. Oh, I don't know.
Come on. What have you got to lose?
What about my resume?
Here, I'll help you type one up.
Thanks, Mary. You're a real pal. I'll call now to set up an interview. How is your English ability?
Not bad. I'm proficient in both written and spoken English.
Could you tell me something about your English education?
I studied English in junior and senior high school. And in college, I took English conversation lessons. They were given by foreign tutors.
Have you passed college English test Band 4 or Band 6?
Band 6.
Great. Can you file in English?
I'm afraid I can't, but I'd be glad to learn.
You would be using a lot of English in this job. Can you manage English conversation?
Yes, I think I can. I often talk to foreigners at English Corner, held twice a week at my college. They say my English is pretty good.
Excellent. How is your English ability in reading and writing?
I have been attending an evening course in English writing for 2 years, and I often read novels, magazines and newspapers in English.
Oh, I see. How long have you been in this company?
I came 2 years ago after I graduated from college. This is my first job.
You must have found much difference between working in company and studying in college.
Of course. Every day, there is a deadline to meet. Bosses watching and testing me all the time. Not liking in college, handed in paper months later and tested on schedule. It is so busy. But anyway, I have been trying my best to be a good employee.
Well, you've adapted yourself very well. Everyone in our office thinks you've made a great progress in the past 2 years. What is your secret?
It is so encouraging to hear this remark. The secret is to make plans. Write down your goals, short-term and long-term, and make detailed plans for a week or a month. Then just work hard.
Miss Sun, could you please type this report for me?
Certainly, Mr. Baker.
Could you please double space it so I can make corrections?
Yes, I will. Do you need it finished right away?
No. This afternoon will be fine.
Anything else?
Yes, one last thing. How much holiday time do you give your employees every year?
Our employees receive 15 days of paid vacation every year. If you don't use the full 15 days, they carry over to the following year.
How about sick days?
You get 5 paid sick days.
Any other benefits?
Yes, we have an excellent retirement plan and medical insurance as well.
Great. Thanks so much for your time.
We'll contact you soon, Tom. Thanks for coming in.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I am a graduate of a technical university and have been employed as a technician with company for approximately 10 years.
Please explain why you are interested in leaving your current position, and please elaborate on your technical skills.
I am looking for a growth opportunity, which I feel is not available at my current employer. In terms of skills, I am Microsoft certified in Windows XP and several other operating systems.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I see myself in a management position.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.